Hey everybody, this is Brad here at Mailbox Power. We are here with our team, Turner, Will, Justin.
What's up, everybody?
We are so excited, you guys, to talk about our newest product that we've been, working on. It's in beta for the last, several months. Our team has been working tirelessly to really just bridge the gap with the physical and the digital world, right? Here at Mailbox Power, obviously everybody knows that we do direct mail and strategic gifting. And we really pride ourselves on being on the cutting edge with direct mail and digital technology. So having said that, I want to talk to you about a few things that we're going to be doing today. First and foremost, let me ask you this. What if we could actually widen your sales funnel? Two, what if we could quickly and easily build high intent audiences? And three, merge your physical and digital ads together, basically optimizing your leads, giving you the best cost per acquisition. Those are the types of things that we're going to be talking about today, you guys. And we are thrilled to be bringing this to you. So I'm going to hand it over to Justin. Justin is our CTO. He is responsible for a lot of the technology that we have here. And I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce this awesome tool that we're talking about.
Justin. Awesome. Well, thanks, Brad. So if you have not heard of AI lately, you've probably been hiding under a rock. And so we are excited to actually add some new AI capabilities into Mailbox Power. And as we've kind of been thinking about what's the best way to approach this, what could people really benefit from? A lot of people come to Mailbox Power because they want to find new clients. They want to find new customers. And so we call it prospecting. And so we're really excited to kick off and introduce our new AI prospecting suite. Now, this thing is pretty awesome. So we're going to walk through what this involves. This is going live today as we speak right now. And as Brad said, there's a few things like what if you could do all of your sales funnel, easily build high intent audiences, merge your physical and digital ads. One of the features that we've had in our system for a long time is this ability to build custom mailing lists, which already takes you out of the crazy every door direct mail game where you're just kind of spraying mail out there and hoping that you find the people that are interested in your product and services, to narrowing down people who actually fit the demographics. But today, now we're able to take that even one step further. So in the AI prospecting suite, and I'm gonna have Will show a few screenshots here in a minute. This is what's included. This is what we're talking about. So there's a couple of components to this. The first one is something that we call Visitor Reveal. So Visitor Reveal, what that does is it allows you to install some code, a little snippet of code, we call it a pixel, onto your website. And that pixel will pick up traffic as people land on your website. Now, one of the things that sucks about websites is we don't know who's hitting our website. Not really. Well, now you can. With this new AI technology, we can actually detect their email, their name, their address, and provide that back to you, even if they don't fill out any contact information. So it's super, super cool. Some of the cool things that you can do with this is that you can now know exactly what is working on your website. Who are the type of people that are coming to your website? What you can't necessarily do is contact them. Because if you think about it, they didn't opt in to receive an email from you and they didn't opt in to receive a text message from you. So probably not a good idea to just start emailing and texting people that land on your website. But what could you do? You could send them a postcard. You don't have to opt in to receive something in the mail. So it's an amazing new capability to know who is landing on your website, which is going to give you data. And at the end of the day, the company that has the most data, the most information is going to win, right? That's the game. We live in the information age. That's where we're at. So the more information you can gather about who is actually visiting your website and clicking on things, the better off you're going to be. Even if that means you can't email and text them, but yet with Mailbox Power, we've made it now seamless so that when you set up one of these campaigns, you can get the contact information, specifically the address, and you can send out a postcard. The next portion of this suite is something that we call Intentfinder. And This was visitor reveal. So identify, deliver, enable, recover. So super, super cool stuff. Intentfinder takes this even one step further. What if they're not landing on your website, but what if they're on Google and they're searching for things? And maybe it's not just Google. Maybe it's anywhere on the web. They're searching for services similar to what you offer in or around a zip code that you specify. So maybe people are searching for a plumber, or they're searching for a landscaper, and they're not necessarily finding your website because, let's face it, it's hard to rank in the top 10, top 20 of Google, unless you spend a lot of time and money. But this allows you to actually find people who are searching for the products and services, and then you get those mailing lists as they're built. And these are real-time searches. So it's not like I can just go into this today and say, hey, give me a list of everyone who has searched for this over the last 60 days. It's not back-facing, it's forward-facing. So it's from the moment that you set up the campaign moving forward. So over the next week, over the next 2 weeks, however long you want to build this campaign, give me now the information from people who are searching for specific keywords. And I want to limit it to certain zip codes so that you're not basically getting people that aren't relevant or that you can't even provide services to anyway. So these two features are just game changing in the world of prospecting. And with Mailbox Power now coupled into this, it just makes your direct mail, your outreach, even that much more powerful. Okay, so Will, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can talk a little bit about exactly how it works together. Maybe you can show some screenshots, and yeah, we can get people excited about this.
Okay, guys. So I think the most important thing, like when we start off with website visitors, my biggest question is always, how much website traffic do you not know, right? If you were to think in total, I have 1,000 views on my website every month. Do you get those people? Do you actually know who they are? The answer is no, we don't. We only get the people that actually fill out a form, right? We only get the people who want to book an appointment with us. We have no idea who the 80 to 90% of our website traffic is. And this tool solves that, right? And now we even have the ability to capture advanced information. It's a new feature we just rolled out, which gives you the ability to actually capture things like their credit scores, their income levels, what's their age range or occupation. The list goes on with the amount of data. You can now capture that even from the website leads. It's mind-blowing almost that we can get data points like this, right? And then you move into the AI prospecting suite. We've got our lead generation tools where you've got keyword campaigns also. So the whole concept is, think about when you're at home and you're searching on your internet, and then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, you've got an ad from Hulu or Netflix or Amazon or whoever it might be, and it's the same exact thing you were just searching for. It's intent-based traffic, right? And we're able to buy that data from your internet provider, believe it or not. So being able to get high intent-based leads, that's what these prospecting tools are about. So if we jump in, we've got the keyword campaigns, which give you the ability to actually type in specific keywords that you want to target, right? So type in, let's say I'm a real estate agent and I want to target anybody who's searching for just sold or sell my home or buy a home. You can take those keywords, type them in, then anybody that searches for those keywords on their internet, we can capture those high intent based leads. So that's the power of our lead generation campaigns. And I'll pass it over to you, Brad.
Well, no, we're so excited about it. You know, one of the things that we didn't mention is the fact that it expedites the entire direct mail process, right? You add this and combine it with our dynamic QR code that not only will send you a text notification when somebody scans it, but the fact that once they land on your site, you now have all their information, just like you said. They're unique clicks, right? We have thousands of unique clicks on a day-to-day basis. And now You actually know who those people are. You've turned unique clicks into real people, people that are potentially your customers, people that basically have their hand half raised that you never would have known about in the past. Today, that's going to change. You actually will know who visits your site and who you need to nurture throughout this marketing process to get them to where their hand goes from here to here, right? Let's get them to fully raise their hand. Let's get them to opt in, be excited about opting in, and really make it sound like, I'm sure some of you guys have actually picked up your phone or you said something like, hey, I'm looking for this pair of shoes. And all of a sudden you look at your phone and it's there. That's essentially what we are doing with this technology, you guys. It's intent-based marketing. They know they want it. We used to not know that they wanted it. Now we do. Now we're going to continue to market to them until they raise their hand. We couldn't be more excited about this technology, guys. And one of the things here at Mailbox Power that we've tried to really do with our amazing team is to be on the forefront of the physical and direct mail, or physical direct mail and the digital technology that we have. Right now, when you consider the top 3 digital marketing companies in the world are using these types of strategies to get noticed and then take them and do a nurturing strategy, the best is yet to come, you guys. Direct mail and strategic gifting is the way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Turner to have him talk to you a little bit about this as well.
Hey, everybody. We are so stoked for this. I see a bunch of questions and everything in the comments. Please keep on putting those in there. And I want to see your excitement as well. Let us know what your business is and how you think this can help your business. All of our team has been in the entrepreneurial world, the marketing, direct mail world for years, tons of years, more years than I've been alive, and I can promise you that. But we are always evolving, and I promise you we always will be. And so we're not just stuck in an age. We're going to continue to evolve. We're getting with AI and all the different ways that life is moving, because your business is going fast and evolving, and so is ours. And we want to help you out as much as we possibly can. And we are right there with you, and we always have been. So we want you to know that always. And again, the questions that we're seeing popping up, keep those coming. But we're going to be answering a ton of those questions in our affiliate call. It's going to be happening next week. So next Tuesday in our affiliate call. So it's going to be in our Mailbox Power affiliates Facebook group. So I will put that in the comments that you'll see. I'll spam it everywhere. But William and I will be jumping in there, answering all the questions that you have, and make sure that we will help you to tie this to your business so that it applies to you and you'll have that, oh yeah, this does make a ton of sense. It's going to help me out a lot. So again, I will put that link everywhere that you'll need to see it. We can also we also have an email that's going to come out that's going to answer a lot of questions too. So again, we are evolving all the time, and we're going to have more of these updates coming. So watch them often. We want you to win with us. We're going to keep on winning, win with us as well. And again, we are extremely excited about this.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
One thing that I keep seeing popping up is everybody wants to know pricing. They want to know how much does this cost? So I'm going to jump in and talk just a little bit about, I'm going to skip ahead here, and we're going to jump into pricing. Okay. So one of the things that we've thought about as we were doing this is there's companies right now that are selling this type of data out there, and they're selling it on monthly subscriptions on a per campaign basis. Okay. So if you want, for example, to get keyword searches in a specific zip code, that's one campaign. If you want visitor leads from this website, that's one campaign. If you want visitor leads from a different website, that's a different campaign. And those are all set up as separate subscriptions, monthly subscriptions in the 3 to 4 digit range. Okay. One of the things we said is, look, we already have an amazing subscription offering here at a membership here at Mailbox Power. So what we've decided to do is we've said, okay, the website leads, which we're calling Visitor Reveal. Visitor Reveal is going to be included in your Pro membership automatically. Okay, so if you're a Pro member or an executive member, you get Visitor Reveal. If you want access to the full suite, which includes the keyword searching, basically, which we call Intentfinder, And for the record, Intentfinder can also include businesses. So we have a version that also includes businesses, not just individuals, right? Then you'll get that as part of your executive membership. And then the only thing that you have to pay for is the leads. And so on the right-hand side of the screen here, you can see that on a visitor reveal, it's 40 cents per lead. When you jump into Intentfinder, it's 80 cents per lead. And the advanced, so the advanced data is something brand new. This literally, like, Will came running in my office this morning and he's like, if we got it done, it's ready to rock and roll. So that's an additional 10 cents. If you want the business to business Intentfinder, that's $1.20 per lead. And as long as you have a Mailbox Power membership, that's the only amount of money that you have to spend for these leads. Okay, we wanted to keep the costs as low as possible so that you in turn could turn around and get this information on multiple websites. You could build multiple different landing pages. If you're a business owner, you can search for different keywords based upon, and over time you can even adjust it. So what I want to do is I want to back up just one slide here, and maybe Brad, you can talk a little bit about this, about how we actually put this to use.
Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have Will talk about this one. This is one that he actually worked on personally, and I want you to do that one, Will.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, like Brad mentioned, this was a big project, and thanks to Colby as well, who made an amazing thing here. But we've generated over 4,000 leads with the website campaign ourselves. 4,000 leads that we would have never even known about, right? Think about the power of that. That's 4,000 leads. And we were able to take those leads and automatically add them to our Facebook audience. And it literally cut our cost per booked appointment by 78. Actually, it's in half, right? We were at almost $30 to $40 cost per booked appointment before. So it's absolutely phenomenal being able to take campaigns like this. And since we get name, validated email, and home address, Facebook knows how to match those people. Google knows how to match those people. And so you can automatically upload those into custom audiences. You can do cold email. You can do all sorts of things and automate postcards, right? So one of the coolest things with Mailbox Power is that we made it so you can automatically add the leads that you generate from your campaign directly into a contact group, which, as a lot of you know, enrolls them into your automations, right? So generate a lead, it automatically goes to your automation in Mailbox Power and sends postcards. I'm John Smith. I visit your website. I don't fill out a form, and 3 days later, I get a postcard in the mail talking about your special. It's absolutely phenomenal, and it's a way to get people, like Brad said, to raise their hands even more. So,
and the one thing that I just want to add to that, we were talking about $30 to $40 per booked appointment. I think at one point, Will, you remember this, it was all the way up to $120 a booked appointment, which isn't really that bad in most industries. I mean, we've seen even in the legal industry. I remember Colby telling me, and by the way, Colby is our CMO. He was telling me a little bit about how attorneys can go all the way up to $800 to $900 a lead. You guys, being able to get it to about $12 to $21 per lead is unheard of. And the reason why is because we're coupling this technology with the digital world, right? That's what makes it special. That's what makes it unique, right? So that's what, I mean, there's so many other ways and things that we're going to talk about in the future. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but just know this, there are going to be times that we're going to come in and help you in your business, do some of these things that we're talking about right here so that you have appointments. So you show up to, people that have interest in the thing that you actually do. Super excited about the future, guys, and you guys should be too. So anything else you guys want to add to that?
Just real quick question. How are they going to get this? Where's this going to be? And wait, how much is it?
Awesome. Great question. So it's actually live right now. Somehow we were able to deploy code while we've been on this. No, just kidding. We've got a great team that works behind the scenes. So right now, available in your Mailbox Power account on the left-hand menu, And I'm not sure. Did we put a slide in there of that, of a screenshot of that?
Not of the AI prospecting suite tab specifically, no.
Okay. Well, it's in your Mailbox Power account. So if you log in on the left-hand side, right underneath where mailing lists are, there's a link that says AI prospecting suite. And so when you click on that, there's a little bit of account setup that you need to do. There's some tutorials, and there's some great videos that Will has recorded. This was called Web to Mailbox. We were originally kind of talking about this as Web to Mailbox because that's really what we're helping you do. But what we've found is that this whole thing is going to go so much further than just Web to Mailbox. There are so many additional tools coming out that we wanted to tap into that it really is a whole suite. And we also wanted to emphasize the fact that this is part of the whole AI world that we live in now. Some of you are probably like, man, it's kind of scary that I can go on a website and you know exactly who I am. And you know what? It is. But it's a brave new world. And so what we want to do is empower as many businesses as possible to make the best decisions they can possibly make. And you can only do that with information. If you found out, for example, that everyone who shows up on your website wears brown shoes, then guess what you're going to market to? People who wear brown shoes, right? So that's what we're doing here is we're trying to give you as much information and empower business owners. So now there's not a business out there that shouldn't at least be taking a close look at Mailbox Power. If you're in the game of winning new customers, if you're in the game of trying to find more customers, this is game changing, regardless of whether you use direct mail or not. This is the way to get in the door and say, hey, did you know that I could improve your ROI on Facebook ads? Did you know that I can help you track down exactly who's visiting your website, even if they don't opt in? And so this becomes a door that you can introduce businesses to and then say, okay, now that you've found a whole bunch of customers, what are you doing to keep them? What's the experience that someone has after they give you a credit card number? That's where Mailbox Power really shines in the ongoing staying top of mind, the gifting, the recognition, which ultimately all of that stuff culminates in you having an impeccable reputation. And when you gain an impeccable reputation as a business, people can't help but refer you. That's just the process. It's just how it works. And so this is an opportunity now to go out to every single business you've ever talked to and say, hey, I have an amazing solution for you that you have to take a look at. And it does not matter how they're currently marketing, they can use this. And then you can introduce them to the whole gamut of products and services that we offer. So it's already there. It's already live. You can get in and start playing around with it. As Turner said, our team will be answering some questions about this next week. But here's the key point that I want to emphasize. If you're on a pro membership, you're missing out. Okay. You're missing out on half of what's available in the suite and what will be available. So jump in and get on an executive membership, upgrade to an executive membership, encourage everyone you know to be on an executive membership so they can take advantage of the full suite. The website visitor thing is awesome. It's super cool. The keyword search stuff is what has really helped us improve the ROI on our own advertising, and taken our ads to the next level. So we'll be doing a lot more training on all of this, but we wanted to kick this off today. It is one of the coolest things that I've been a part of since we've launched this company. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming today. And
yep. Exactly. Hey, thank you everybody. For even all your feedback. All your feedback helps us, right? We hear you guys, we listen, and we come up with strategies behind this. In the lab, basically, we go into the lab, we cook up some things that are just unheard of, right? We try to be on the cutting edge of technology when we're combining these things, like we said. So, could be more excited, you guys. Hopefully, you guys are excited. So many, really the best is yet to come. We have so many new things that are coming out. I'm not sure if you knew, but Justin and I wrote a book called The Per Method that's going to help your clients out as well. You probably see that in your catalog right now. And so
we'll be talking a lot more about it too.
Yep.
We've been really kind of incognito on it for a bit. So
so we're going to talk about it. It's there, but again, we're gonna do a little launch with that as well, you guys. But the best is yet to come. Couldn't be more thrilled as far as where we're at and with the team that we have. I can't wait to introduce you guys to Colby. Colby is a phenomenal marketing expert, one of the best in the biz. So we have really a team full of A-team players here, you guys. And that's been our goal from day one. Hire the best, get the best results, help our clients the best. And we want to serve you to the best of our abilities. So couldn't be more excited, you guys. Hopefully you guys have a terrific day. I know we are at Mailbox Power going to have a terrific day. Just seeing all the feedback that we're getting and the excitement really means a lot to us. So look forward to hearing your guys' thoughts and answering those questions. So other than that, hopefully you guys will have a great day, and we will see you next time. So
bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.